Okay, let's unpack this. Have you ever looked at the cost of, say, porcelain veneers or maybe a dental implant right here at home and just thought, wow, there's got to be another way to get that perfect smile,
Mm.
one that doesn't, well, completely empty your savings account.
Yeah, it's a feeling I think many of us share. And what's really intriguing is that, well, for a growing number of people, there absolutely is another way. It's leading them to some truly unexpected places and often beautiful destinations.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive. We're looking into this fascinating world of dental tourism, and we're specifically zeroing in on why Medellin, Colombia, why it's popped up as such a major hotspot for international patients, people looking for really high quality dental care. Our mission for this deep dive, it isn't just to list what's out there, it's really to extract the most important nuggets of knowledge from our sources, to reveal not just what dental tourism in Medellin offers, but really why it's become so incredibly appealing and also how it all genuinely works for you, the listener.
Mhm. And as we'll explore, Medellin offers, well, it's far more than just a dental appointment. It really is a full experience, one that sort of seamlessly blends health and beauty uh, with a rich cultural immersion.
Okay, so let's get right into the biggest driver, right? The one that usually grabs everyone's attention first, the savings, the cost. Our research shows that dental procedures in Medellin can cost, well, it's pretty staggering,
Yeah.
maybe 70 to 85% less than what you typically pay in the US or Canada or Europe. I mean, just to put some numbers on that, a single porcelain veneer, right? It could be $300 to $480 in Medellin. Compare that to like 1,000, even $2,500 in the US.
It's a huge difference.
Huge. And a full dental implant, maybe $900 to $1,400 there versus $3,000, $5,000 stateside.
Yeah.
Even something common like professional whitening, $150 to $250 there. Back home, you're easily looking at $500 to $800.
Mhm.
And Invisalign or clear aligners, $4,000 to $6,000 maybe in the U.S. Could be as low as $1,800, maybe $3,000 in Medellin. Those numbers are almost hard to process.
There really are. It's
Yeah.
it's a remarkable difference. And, if we connect this to the bigger picture,
Yeah.
it's not simply about undercutting prices. Not at all. Medellin has very strategically positioned itself as a leading medical destination. And this comes down to a few key things. Modern infrastructure, for one. A significant investment in highly trained uh, dental professionals. And also just a naturally warm, welcoming hospitality that really puts patients at ease.
Right.
The scale of these savings, it's not just a win for patients. It raises fascinating questions, doesn't it, about healthcare cost structures globally. Is this like a temporary thing, or is it maybe a sign of a bigger shift where patients become global consumers for medical services?
That's a really good point because, when you hear savings like that, the immediate next thought for a lot of listeners is probably going to be, okay, but what am I giving up? What about the quality? Are you sacrificing something important for that price tag? What did our sources say about that? Are we talking, cutting edge tech and experienced dentists?
Mhm.
Or is it just cheaper labor?
And that really gets to the core value proposition, doesn't it? Beyond just the cost. The clinics aren't just cheaper. Many are actually incredibly advanced. Our findings show they're using really cutting-edge equipment. Things like 3D scanners, digital smile design for, really precise planning, and even CAD/CAM milling systems,
Oh, wow.
which means they can make things like crowns and veneers right there in the clinic.
Okay.
And a huge plus for international patients. Many dentists and their staff are not just fluent, but truly bilingual. It makes communication just, well, incredibly easy, much less stressful.
That is a huge relief, honestly, especially if you're navigating a new place for medical reasons. And what about getting there? Our sources mentioned it's actually quite convenient, direct flights and all that.
Absolutely. That ease of access, it's a critical piece of this whole puzzle. You've got direct flights from major hubs like Miami, New York,
Yeah.
Houston,
Yeah.
even Madrid in Europe. It means what might seem like this huge journey is actually pretty straightforward for a lot of people. It streamlines the whole travel experience, making it much less daunting than you might initially think.
Okay, so you've got these incredible savings, high-tech clinics, easy travel. What are people actually, traveling for? Which specific procedures are the most popular for these international visitors?
Well, the list is pretty comprehensive, actually. It reflects what most people are looking for, both cosmetic work and restorative needs. So the most popular tend to be porcelain and composite veneers,
Mm-hmm.
dental implants, obviously, professional teeth whitening, crowns and bridges, digital smile design, getting that perfect aesthetic, and also Invisalign or similar invisible orthodontics.
Okay.
And what makes this even more convenient is how many clinics now offer these all-inclusive packages.
All inclusive, you mean like they handle pretty much everything. That sounds like it would genuinely simplify what could be a really complicated process, especially for international patients. What does that usually cover?
Yes, exactly. These packages can be incredibly comprehensive, really designed end-to-end. They often start with a free virtual consultation,
Oh, nice.
so you can connect with the team, before you even book a flight.
Yeah.
Then, once you arrive, they might include airport pickup and drop-off, 4- or 5-star hotel accommodations, local
Wow.
transport to get you to and from your appointments. They also make sure there's English-speaking staff or translators easily available. And, this is crucial, they often offer remote follow-up after you get back home.
That follow-up is key.
It is. It's a complete service designed to take away as much stress as possible.
That sounds incredibly reassuring, really.
Yeah.
But okay, let's address the elephant in the room. The question I know many listeners will be thinking, is it really safe? Is it safe to get major dental work done down in Medellin? How do you make sure you're not, putting yourself at risk?
Yeah, and this raises probably one of the most important questions, right? And the answer, based on everything we looked at, is a clear yes, provided you do your homework.
Okay. Due diligence.
Exactly, due diligence. It means choosing a reputable clinic, one with verified international certifications. And, importantly, a strong track record of positive patient reviews. You have to check those. The real insight here, I think, is that while affordability gets you interested, the value in this kind of dental tourism comes from the effort you put into that research.
Right.
Our sources emphasize that many dental centers in Medellin are internationally accredited. They follow strict biosafety protocols. That provides a significant amount of peace of mind. It's really about becoming an informed consumer, but on a global scale.
I like that framing, being an informed consumer in a global market.
Yeah.
And it's not just about sitting in the dental chair, is it? You mentioned the experience. Many patients actually combine their dental care with, like, a mini vacation. It turns something maybe necessary but not fun into a genuine travel opportunity.
That's exactly where the tourism part of dental tourism really comes alive. Beyond the clinic, you get this chance to experience everything Medellin has to offer. You can, say, ride the famous metro cable for these amazing city views.
Heard about that?
Explore the really vibrant Comuna 13, the street art. The history there is incredible. You could hike through the lush Parque RV right near the city, or just, indulge in fantastic Colombian cuisine right there in the heart of the Andes. It really does transform what could just be a medical trip into a genuinely unforgettable personal journey.
So wrapping things up a bit, if you're looking to enhance your smile, maybe fix some issues, but without completely breaking the bank, our deep dive really shows that Medellin offers this pretty unbeatable combination: affordability, high-quality care, safety if you choose wisely, and this unforgettable travel experience thrown in. It feels like more than just a destination. It's kind of a new approach, isn't it?
It really is. It's quite remarkable how this whole model sort of reframes healthcare. It stops being just a necessity, something you have to do, and instead it becomes an opportunity for cultural immersion, for personal well-being, maybe even a bit of adventure. It really highlights how patients are becoming these global consumers, actively seeking value and quality wherever they can find it in the world.
So thinking about all this, what stands out most to you about this trend? And maybe, what might it mean for the future of healthcare overall? When high-quality treatment can be combined so seamlessly with an enriching travel experience, offering not just dental work, but maybe a whole new reason to smile, in more ways than one.